My work, starting with making pots, thinking of decoration, designing, glazing, firing. The pots came about when they were just pots. One of the things that started thinking about them was how to finish the pots, what to do with them. I then used my legends from roundabout Weeper, Napranum, and the 12 to 15 tribes, the stories, the legends. So the animals and the birds then became the decorations on the pots. The designing or making pots went further because it was not just the pots, but you learn about the elements that you are involved with: earth, fire, water, air. And the forms came about. In the firing, you get to understand as you learn about firing a kiln and what fire is. And the same, because with clay, you are working with clay and water, and then the firing. At the end of the day, you put down something in record that will be not only for today, but for the years to come. To fire and work in your own studio, fire became so powerful, and often I would, while firing my kilns in the night, feel I could go into the volcano and come out unsinged. It's the hours looking and checking when the cones would go down and when it's time to turn off the kiln. With water, my decoration and designing take you to the horizon, to the rippling brook, to the running streams, and could take you into the bottom of the ocean and still feel, how beautiful and great is water, like the air and fire. For anything in life you want to take up, really you take it up because you want to. Because I wanted to, I remembered myself and my background, my upbringing, my tradition law. The pots came about with names when they were put on exhibitions. Muchit the ibis, Chara the fireman, Chiwiri the seagull man. And giving names, I suppose, in art wasn't only what art in Australia would do. Mine, with a difference, was to educate white Australia and to educate people. What is the story? Why the animals and birds? No, the animals and birds came from each stories. They came from each story place. With the story place exhibition is a history. I see it as history, not history only, but something changing for the state of Queensland. And because I think I mentioned talking to some people about where the rest of Australia was exposed, we were never exposed in Queensland. It was only until in the 60s, so in the 70s, when it became the subject throughout Australia. But the history of alone when being brought into communities and Christianity, song, dance, legend, language, faced or almost went underground. To see this show is only because old people, young people, the people of Cape York had kept it in their hearts. And that tells you that only by doing that kept them strong and the courage to go on. And today is evident that Aboriginal art in Cape York is still alive and well.